Frank Fossati was a stone cutter, but after he came to Texas, he spent more time operating a saloon and a grocery store and a delicatessen than he did at what he had been trained to do. He built this building in 1898. Prior to that, he operated a chili stand on Victoria's Market Square. Then he bought a saloon, and he started selling imported meat and cheese. Frank Fossati's son, C.J., better known to his friends as Kite, worked in the business started by his father for 66 years. Kite Fossati is in his 90s now, but he remembers how it all got started.
1882, my father started it. He came from northern Italy, through Switzerland, Austria, New York City. At that time, the quarantine station in New York Harbor was called Castle Garden instead of Ellis Island like it is now. And from there, he heard that the state of Texas was building a state capital in Austin.
Frank Fossati moved to Austin, but he was 5 years too early. They did not need a stone cutter for the state capital. It was still in the planning stages. So Frank worked on a bridge project for a while. Then he read that Victoria needed a stone cutter. He moved here to practice his trade, and he operated the chili stand at night. Kite came into the business when he was just a boy. He went off to school to learn the machinist business when he was 17, but his father begged him to return because the grocery business was not making money. Frank Fossati could not bear the thought of charging people who could not afford to pay. He went back into the saloon business, and Kite came back to manage the books. Fossatis did a good business after the repeal of Prohibition, and after Frank Fossati died, Kite ran the business. That was from 1940 till 1967. Kite sold the business, but there is still a lot of evidence around the place to remind customers of the times when the Fossatis were here. There are pictures of old baseball teams. Kite was an avid supporter of the Victoria teams. And some of the flavoring for alcohol is still on the shelf. The place has changed, though. There is live entertainment and dancing here several nights a week, and you cannot buy the imported cheeses that the Fossatis offered for sale. But there are corned beef and Reuben sandwiches on the menu, and some other items that might make Fossatis still qualify as a delicatessen. And each succeeding owner has done his best to preserve the flavor of the old place.